Hey guys, we are back and we're continuing our MFT Vecma series. This time we have versus VS-02 Head Warrior, and this is again from the guys of Vecma, and we have a very beautiful looking, sinister looking box, purple background, and you got our main guy right here, Weird Wolf, aka Wolfman. There you go. It says right there, Wolfman, Wolf Warriors, and this is kind of weird. It says, albeit deformation into Wolfman's head, I'll be a trainer. I do not know why they use that word, but it's Weird Wolf nonetheless, and I'm very excited because he is the first headmaster that I have with the whole MFT line, and this is the Legends class headmaster, a Decepticon headmaster. We're done with the Autobots. We just finished that, so we're cool. I'm very excited. I saw what MFT and Vecma can do with the Autobots. Let's take a look at what they can do with the Decepticons. Now, before that, something new with the show. I'd like to just really thank out our sponsors today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, can you believe that we have a sponsor? We have sponsors now. So last year I was able to get this thing via delivery, and you can see that the whole package has been banged up, right? You see it's partially open and it can't even stand because of the messed up packaging from the delivery. Now a lot of us here in the Philippines, if you live here in the Philippines, we're on lockdown right now. The pandemic is still upon us, and it's happening everywhere. The amount of people getting sick is just really staggering. So many people are getting affected by COVID. So I think the best way for us to get our toys and our stuff from people would be, of course, prevention. So I'd like to thank our sponsors from Fern-D. There you go, the makers of Fern-C. This is a supplement, a health supplement, and it is technically vitamin D in a little package right here. So we have a very nice looking packaging right here. It says cholecalciferol. Sorry, my scientific medical terms are a little off, but just to put it in layman's terms, this is technically 60 little soft gel capsules of vitamin D. Now, why am I promoting this? Because I told you guys I was on hiatus for a very long time, and my health was deteriorating. I'm telling you that. And COVID, and thank God, I wasn't really that much affected by it, but I think this helped. I think this helped me a lot. Now, I don't really think that a cure is the best thing. I think I always go with the prevention. Prevention is better than cure. So get yourself healthy, get yourself protected, get one of these things. Vitamin D has been proven to stop what? Bone issues, deficiency from what do you call this? Vitamin D causes you to have weak bones. And aside from that, there has been a very good study, I've read about it. Vitamin D is one of the essential things that prevents you from having what we have now, which is COVID-19. So thank you very much, you guys. I'll put a link down in the subscription where you can get one of these things. It's just $13 if you really think about it, which is 550 pesos here in the Philippines. But if you get it outside, it's just like 13 bucks. It's not much. I mean, 60 capsules of this thing is what you get. So it's pretty cool. Take a look. Thanks. Anywho, thank you, sponsor. Let's go to the main attraction. Let us open this. Now, I do not have the need to remove the, what do you call this, the tape. It was really banged up so bad that the tape was gone. Now, another thing is that when I opened this and I checked this, I couldn't find my instruction manual. That is the drawback. don't know what happened. So no instruction manual, nothing. See, we have a plastic prison. I like the plastic prison because right at the get-go, what we can see is an exosuit. We got an exosuit right there. We got 2 power loader arms. We have a gun, 2 different types of guns. We got a dark blaster, we got a white blaster, we got a sword tail, and of course we have our guy Weird Wolf. So let's remove him from his plastic prison. There you go, the usual thing that happens, something pops off. Let's take all of the components out of the box. There you go. I am really excited about this because this time we have an exosuit. It's been a while. We had 3 different units, figures that didn't have an exosuit. And I told you that I didn't really care much about the exosuits, but it's starting to grow on me. They are starting to grow on me, and I'm getting a lot of exosuits from the previous MFT toys that I got. So I'm starting to kind of like build an army, and I'm wanting them. So here is the exosuit. It reminds you, what does that remind you, people? If you're a fan of the Aliens franchise, that looks like the power loader that Ripley rode, right? And then you get to put these things right here. I don't know how you would put that though. There you go. It's like, imagine that whirring sound that was coming from the power loader when Ripley flopped the queen, like zoo zoo, right? So there you go. That looks great. So let's put the power loader. The drawback is that we don't have a macro man or a Dionaut right there. So let's put the guns. I like this. They are continuing that matte finish, so take a look at that. We got Wolfman, aka Weird Wolf, right here. So let's see. Articulation wise, he's pretty much the same as the other. Oh man, I just noticed something right away. Look at that. There is like a gap. I am not sure if that gap was caused by the damaged packaging from the shipping company. Man, that is just disappointing. Because you can see that this one's really flush, and this one doesn't have any grooves, but this one has a very obvious groove. So that sucks. That is just a it's a downside. Oh man, I hate that shipping company. I'm not gonna name them because they pretty much did a good job with other of my shipping, but this was a bad thing. So it's not broken, but it's very obvious. Or I could be mistaken. This could be another quality issue from MFT. We do not know, so I don't want to point fingers right now. We don't have any ankle tilts, no rockers right there. No ankle rockers. We have waist swivel. We have the usual hand movement. We have arm swivel. No wrist articulation. We got the head, of course, it moves. Let's take a look at that face. Take a look at that face. Yes, sinister looking face right there. Very, very Decepticon-like. It's like a face that a mom can only love. But that is Weird Wolf right there, ladies and gents. Nice looking robot mode. Let's take a look at the back. We could see the head that's dangling from the back. Not a big fan of that. Let's remove the gun. Let's put the sword. He is known to have a sword. So, oh man, that's just MFT stiff. Let's try to make him stand. So far, the yellow is something that reminds me of the yellow from what do you call this, Swindle from Machine Boy. I like the dark blue. I think it's blue, and the gray just really complements everything. So color wise, I like it. Articulation wise, it's great. Weaponry and accessories, really good. So overall, I am digging exactly what I'm seeing right here. Now I'm gonna pause the video. We're gonna get back. We're gonna transform this guy. I'm gonna try to figure him out because I don't have the manual. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so we're back. Trying to stabilize the camera. Steady, steady. Okay. So we got these guys again. So we're gonna transform. We're gonna put the power loader here with the white gun. I like the black gun or the blue gun better than the white one, but I know he has a white one. The legit one, the legit gun would be the white. So we're gonna remove the sword. We're gonna remove the gun, and we're gonna take out the head. Just remove it and try to make that focus. No focus. Won't focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. My camera is feeling weird today. There we go. But that's the head. I can't really focus. I want to focus on it. Finally, there. There you go. So that's the head. Turned into this guy right here. It'll be nice. So I was checking out this toy, and I wanted to figure out if it's pretty much the same as this guy over here. So here is Hasbro Weird Wolf. So this one's from Hasbro. And one good thing about the transformation about certain Transformers is that it's pretty much the same, whoever makes them. So let's try to transform this guy. So you notice the head was dangling down at the back, so we're gonna put it right here, sit it flush, and pretty much you have what you really need to work with. You need to make sure you get this section now into a leg section, or turn the arms into a leg. There you go. Do the same thing with the other one. It's pretty easy because you remember the transformation from your other toys, and the other makers would just incorporate that thing. Now this is where it gets interesting. So I am taking my word about the bad thing that I said about this section. It is not an issue. It's not flush because it's a common thing with MFT. And I just noticed that this is like for a transformation sequence. So we're gonna put him in this mode, like in side mode. Bring this assembly, take the toe, and then we're gonna put him. So this is hollow. You can see that, so it can just groove in to that thigh area. And then this is double jointed, so you can make that aligned with this. And then there is a hole or a gap which you can technically put your little, sorry about the shaky camera, so you can put the headmaster in there, and this is going to be his transtector now. So this is where he rides. Now the only gripe that I have is that it's pretty much exposed, so there's a lot of exposed area to this. Now we're almost done, so this is the last part. So we're going to turn this whole assembly like so. We're going to split it like that. And that's where that problem was. I told you that there was like a very obvious groove. So I said, oh my god, why? Did they break my toy? Did they fail me? So once you have that, you can then rotate the leg like so. So you're going to rotate it so that the ball joint section is facing like this, because you're going to bring it up so that it would hide this section, and you're going to have these holes right here peg into those slots right there like so, and pretty much you're halfway, or you're almost done. Bring the legs down like that. You notice that there's a hole right there which you can put the sword, and bada bing bada boom. you got a wolf. It doesn't really look like a wolf because the lack of nose, the nose detail is lacking, but pretty much it's very reminiscent to the G1 Weird Wolf, because the G1 Weird Wolf didn't really look like a wolf. It looked more like a crocodile on steroids. It's like a stilted crocodile, which there was definitely a stilted crocodile if you go with your paleontology, but that's for another story. But anyway, geeky paleontology stuff. So we have a very nice looking paint for the eyes. I like the metallic thing going on right here. Very similar and iconic looking shoulders. Gripe hollow. So let's do a size comparison with his Hasbro counterpart, and as you can see, they're not far off. They look great together. It's like command wolves from Zoids. So this is a lot lighter in color. This is a lot darker in color. Definitely the deluxe from Hasbro is bigger, right? Because this is a Legends class. This is deluxe. So very G1 looking, the MFT. Very modern looking for the Hasbro, right? And Hasbro has it made with all the sections covered. Nothing is exposed. Well, definitely this guy right here has an exposed section. Let's put the armaments. Can we put the gun? Yes, we can. You can put it here. And I was trying to find another way to put this on him, but you can't. You can only choose whether you go with the blue gun or the white gun. And I prefer the darker gun because, I don't know, it's too plain. I can give it to him, but it doesn't fit his ports. So yeah, they look great. They look great together. So let's pause the video. We're gonna be back with the final size comparison and parting words for Wolfman of MFT. Okay, we're back, and I just noticed while I was transforming him, if you put the transformation like this, he looks like Tony Stark doing the Iron Man blaster thing. It's like, that is weird. Well, he is Weird Wolf, so that is fine. That is absolutely fine. You are okay, Weird Wolf. You are okay. No judgment right there. So let's put him side by side. They look great. Even this guy looks great with him. It looks like it's his pet. So we're gonna put him side by side with the Autobot Headmasters. Size-wise, they don't have any difference. They're in the same bracket, the same scale. We have Chrome Dome right there. I have the rest, but I just wanted to have him and Chrome Dome together. And another thing that I'd like to put in the background would be our other Decepticon animals right there. So we got Skull Cruncher and Mindwipe. I'm waiting for the MFT versions of these two soon, and hopefully I get them really early. He is okay. I mean, I like definitely the robot mode, which, by the way, before I forget, someone placed in the comments, I forgot who you are, but shout out to you, dear sir. Do not forget to reveal the stats, and I am not forgetting that. Stats revealed has stats right there, like the Autobots. Headmasters would have stats so that you would know what they're good at, what they're bad at. They can swap heads, they can change the stats. So there. So thank you, Chrome Dome. We're gonna say goodbye to Chrome Dome. Okay, so final say. He's okay. He's not bad. Definitely the best mode is the robot mode. I love his robot mode. Weakest mode, definitely the wolf. Not because it's not G1 accurate. I like the G1 accuracy. It's definitely the open sections. Thinking that Hasbro was able to do something that was did not expose the body area of the robot, I think they could have done better with the engineering. I like the multiple assortment of weaponry. You got the guns, you got the sword, and you got a power loader. Is it something that I would recommend? Definitely. If you're still a fan of the Headmasters, I would definitely ask you guys to get this. But I'm hoping, I'm just hoping that we get something a little more exciting when it comes to Skull Cruncher and Mind Wipe when we get them soon. But overall, I'm still extremely happy with what I got from MFT and Vecma. So good job, guys. And that's pretty much it for us today. So I was really excited to review him, and just a little bit disappointed with some of the flaws that we saw from the robot. I mean, from the wolf mode. But that's pretty much it. Thank you again for dropping by. Please continue to like, subscribe, click that subscribe button, click that like button, press that notification bell as well, so that you can get the latest updates on my reviews. And again, thank you very much for our sponsor. I will put the link for our sponsor, Fern-D, in the description section, and you can be a reseller, and you can also buy from them. So thank you very much. Remember, till all are one, peace out, rock and roll.